So guys, in today's video, I want to tell you a story. And this story is about how two Nigerian players, Wilfred ndidi and also Kelechi Iheanacho, helped a young Ghanaian player called Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. And now this young Ghanaian player is one of the best wingers in the English Championship. And in today's video, I want to tell you how these players moved from being teammates to becoming friends. And now they are brothers, but they are from different countries. We are going to talk about that. And I'm going to tell you the reason why Nigeria and Ghana, we love ourselves so much, no matter where we are. So guys, my name is Adam. You are watching Sports Corner GH Extra. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop a comment. Quickly, let's jump into it and talk about what happened between these players. Now, Abdul Fatawu Issahaku, at the end of last season, was with Sporting CP. At the end of the season, the coaches were not happy with his development. In fact, they had watched the player and they felt like it was high time to put the player on the transfer market. So they allowed teams to come in to see if they wanted to sign the player. But then most of the teams were not happy with the valuation Sporting CP was putting on the head of Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. It was only one team who were willing to take the risk and also take the gamble, and that was Leicester City. Now let's not forget, Leicester City at the end of last season, they got relegated from the English Premier League. So they were looking for players to, help them and then grow so that they can come back into the English Premier League. And they took a huge gamble on Abdul Fatawu Issahaku from Sporting CP. At Sporting CP, he didn't get a lot of game minutes with the senior team. Mostly he was playing with the Team B at Sporting CP. And at Sporting CP, he didn't get a lot of players to help him adapt there. There was no adaptation period for him there. He was there alone. From sources who are close to the player, most of the things I heard was that when he was in Portugal, he was all alone. He didn't have players who were all around him to make him happy and all that. The player was proper, like literally sad when he was in Portugal. So when he was moving to England, it was a risk the player was also taking because it was like a fresh start for him. Now, when he got to Leicester City, he was happy. Why? It was a fresh start for him. He wanted to see how far he could go at a new club. And then he left Sporting CP on loan with an obligation to buy. Now, that obligation came with a condition. The condition is simple. Abdul Fatawu Issahaku, the Ghanaian boy, was supposed to play 60% of matches for Leicester City and also help Leicester City get promoted to the English Premier League. That was the only way Leicester City were going to pay 17 million euros to Sporting CP to sign the Ghana boy on a permanent deal. I mean, the guy was up for the challenge. The Ghana boy was up for the challenge. Abdul Fatawu Issahaku was like, bring it on. Let's go. Let's do it. But then before he started playing his first game for Leicester City, the coaches there noticed something about the boy. They noticed that he was all alone and he's very young. And they needed, a brother figure or one of those, leaders in the team to help the boy feel comfortable. I mean, one thing the coaches there did was that they looked for players who were Africans. So, Patson Daka, number 1, Kelechi, number 2, ndidi, number 3. And they told them that, see, your responsibility is this Ghana boy, Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. Try and then make this player feel comfortable in the club. Because, one, it takes, a lot of psychology for players to play ball. If a player is not happy off the pitch, it's very hard for the player to deliver on the pitch. And the coaches wanted to get the boy in the right state of mind because they were taking a risk and also taking a gamble on Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. So, I mean, the responsibility was given to ndidi, to Kelechi Iheanacho, the Patson Daka. They were given responsibility to take care of the Ghana boy because he was very young and he was in England all alone. Now, when time went on, weeks went on, this player was getting comfortable because Kelechi was making it feel like home for him. Wilfred ndidi was making it feel like home for him. He met Nigerian brothers. He is a Ghanaian meeting Nigerian brothers who were cracking jokes here and there. They were talking, they were laughing. He literally sees Kelechi Iheanacho as a senior brother. He sees ndidi as a senior brother. He didn't get that when he was playing in Portugal. Now, when this player had his sanity right, had his mental state right, he started balling for Leicester City. Now, I can confidently say that this player is one of the best wingers in the English Championship because he has so far scored 7 goals and given 13 assists. Goal contribution is 20. And at the just ended Leicester City award ceremony, he was awarded Leicester City's main young player of the season. A player who just came on loan has been awarded. And you see, this award, he dedicated it to his teammates who helped him adapt easily at Leicester City. Now, why am I bringing this story up? I mean, there's always this banter between Ghana and Nigeria. But then, in true essence, Ghana and Nigeria, we are like 5 and 6. We are like, bread and butter. We are like rice and stew. No matter where we find ourselves, we try to, bring that love. We try to accommodate one another. These are players who found themselves in the same team, became teammates. They were tasked with the responsibility to look after a very young Ghanaian player. They did that, and then they became friends. Through that process, they also became brothers. And I'm sure the way this relationship is going to go on for a long time. The bond is very, very strong. Because, Abdul Issahaku, this Ghanaian boy, can be in England, knowing that he has kelechi there, he has ndidi there. If there is a free day, he can call any of these players and visit there. He didn't get that in Portugal. You get me? He didn't get that in Portugal. Now, kelechi, ndidi, Patson Daka, if Abdul Issahaku makes a mistake on the pitch or during the training grounds, they are going to tell this player that, you see, you did this, you did that. Make sure you do it like this next time. They're going to correct him. He didn't get that at Portugal. No, he didn't get someone like a senior brother figure at Portugal. He's getting it at Leicester City. And that is why this player has flourished. And as much as people are talking about how good he is this season, the goals he has scored, the assists he has given, and why he's one of the best players in the championship, people forget what Kelechi and Ndidi did behind the scenes. They made this boy who he is turned, because it takes a lot of psychological fortitude to play like the way he's playing, as a young player to play like the way he's playing, because a player who was rejected by Sporting CP is now a cornerstone for Leicester City. Yes, that is what the story is all about. So guys, let me know your thoughts about it. Ghana, Nigeria, I'm a Ghanaian, and I love the Nigerians a lot. I've gone to school and I've seen a lot of Nigerians where we have all become friends. Friends to brothers. It goes on like that. So there is no, we don't have like a banter. It's like a siblings banter. You know how you do with your siblings? That is how it is between Ghana and Nigeria. And I'm just happy it's reflected on the field with football. Abdul Issahaku's relationship with senior man Kelechi and also Wilfred ndidi. And I'm not leaving Patson Daka because you always see these three together. You always see them. If you go on social media, like the videos made, you always see them. And it's very nice that we are keeping this bond. Because when it comes to Africa, not to say the other countries, it's all about Ghana and Nigeria. Not to say the other countries, but it's mostly about Ghana and Nigeria. And I'm just happy that, we see this unfold, just right in front of our face. It's very nice to see this friendship, this relationship unfolding just right in front of us. So guys, this is where I end today's story. Let me know your thoughts about it. What do you make of it? Nigerians, let me know what you make of it. Ghanaians, let me know what you think about this Abdul Issahaku's friendship and relationship with Nigerian footballers Wilfred ndidi and senior man Kelechi. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.